Good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, Baruch Chaylim to Yossi. How are you feeling? Yosef ben Razel, you should have a complete refuah shalema from Hashem. B'sei Shechel Yisrael. Good to see you back in your seat. Also, I'd like to welcome my very chashuv brother-in-law, Shmuel, and we're going to dedicate this shir Lili Nishmas. He lost his shver. What's the name?
Naftali Yosef ben Shmuel Yeshaya.
Naftali Yosef ben Shmuel Yeshaya. His neshama should have a lichtige Gan Eden. He suffered at the end of his life. It's a little bit of a nechama to the family to know that now he's back, restored in full to his full kaiches and enjoying the yeshiva shel Ma'ala. The reason why I'm recording now is because tonight after the daf we'll have the segment called For the Shabbos Table. So right now we are dedicated as we come to the mamish finale of the Shas Cotton of Kesuvos. We're dedicated by the Fisher family, Nishmas Bas Rabbi, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. We learn Nishmas Matzio Chaim ben Yaakov, and Refuah Shalem Eliyahu Meish Mechai Sarah. For the schos of Abraham and Yom ben Ishmael Malki Yehudas and family, we learn for Meir ben Chai Sarah and for Yo Klugman and family for their Gesund Parnasa and Nachas. We are holding by Mishna Vav and Mishna Zayin, Ha'oirer al Hasodeh. What happens is that I go ahead and buy a field, and Rabbi Yafi comes and says, hey, it's a stolen field. However, V'hu Chosim Aleha Be'ed. But he's signed on the deed of sale. I bought the field from Yossi, and Rabbi Yafi signed as an aid, and now he's saying that Yossi stole it from him. So I say, then why did you sign on the shtar? Adman says, Yochelu Sheyamer, Rabbi Elia could claim, Hasheni Noyachli, I felt it was easier to deal with you, Rabbi Weiss, than to deal with Yossi. Varishan Kashemen. Look at his hand. He fights with people. He says it was on the pickable cord. But Rabbi Elia said, I signed on the shtar because I wanted to get it out of Yossi's hand. I'll deal with you. The Chacham say, no. If he signed on the shtar, Ibid Eschusa, he loses all his rights. However, if also simin la'acher, let's say Reb Elia signed another, sold another field to Saba, and in giving the borders of the field, he said, and one of the fields that's on the right side is Rabbi Weiss's. So he calls it mine. He calls it mine, then he loses his schus. He doesn't even have the excuse. Why did you call it mine? If you were saying it was stolen, why did you call it mine? Now, the next case is, but what happened is over here is that Berish, he went overseas. He went to Antwerp. And he spent, with his wife, a year in Antwerp. Don't think of it, Berish. We need you over here. But anyway, he spent a year in Antwerp. And when he comes back, v'ovdo derech sadeyu, comes back, everything was grown over, and he lost the way to his field. So Adman says, yelech bektsara. He could demand that they should give him the shortest route to his field. Since everybody knew he had a path to the field, so he could demand the shortest path to the field. The Chacham say he can demand nothing. Either he spends up to 100 mana to buy a path, or Yifrach Ba'avar, or he better get himself a pair of wings. Now, the Gemara says, everybody agrees that if on all four sides of Beresh's field, Reb Shmuel owns all four sides, everybody agrees that Beresh could tell Reb Shmuel, give me a path. Because Mamanav Shach, it's by you. And he takes the shortest path. everybody also agrees that if 4 different people owned on 4 different sides, Rabbi Friedman owned on one side, Yossi owned on one side, Rabbi Yaakov owned on one side, Rabbi Elia owned on one side, each one could say, maybe it's the other one. You want it? You got to pay. You got to pay through the nose. Here, the only machlokes is where the 4 of them sold it to Saba. So now Berish comes to Saba and he says, look, you owe all 4 sides. Give me, because Momanu Shochet's by you. Saba says, look, you pay me some money. Saba's a businessman. You pay me some money, fine. If not, I'll return the shtar to the 4 people that I bought it from, and then you'll have no recourse. So behave and give me a modest sum, and I'll be okay. So that's the machlokes over here. That's in the Mishnah. We want to thank you very, very much for joining us. Remember, there's a Marav again at 7:45.